Tonight, the big chill. Snow on the border and the southeast about to freeze.
A masked gang stabs 2 boys at a Brisbane school.
And truckies vent their fury on city streets.
Across Queensland, this is 10 News at 5 with Bill McDonald and Georgina Lewis.
Good evening. Also coming up, the French defection. The NRL threatens Sonny Bill Williams with jail.
And are Aussie athletes a bunch of chokers? Officials give our competitors permission to quit if the pollution makes them sick. But first, 2 schoolboys have been stabbed.
Queensland has shivered through one of its coldest days. An Arctic blast sent falling, and they kept plummeting all day. There's sleet on the granite belt, and the Bureau says Brisbane will hit 0 on Wednesday.
From Sunshine State to Shivering State, it's weather thanks to an icy Arctic blast.
This is cold for us, whingy Brisbane people.
Winter woolies, the dress of the day.
But I haven't worn this jacket, I think, for I don't know how long in Brisbane.
Near freezing southwesterlies producing bleak conditions right across the southeast.
Next, the hunt for Sonny Bill Williams.
The French defection and league's threat to jail him. That story next. Then, like sitting ducks, tankers waiting in line near Mackay, targeted by Greenpeace.
And the brown ring around the Olympic city, Beijing's battle with smog.
You're watching 10 News Queensland. 10 people have been arrested after protesters targeted coal ships anchored off Mackay. Activists in rubber dinghies painted anti-coal slogans on the hulls of about 20 ships before police swooped. Greenpeace accuses the Rudd and Bligh governments of hypocrisy over carbon emissions. And a new survey commissioned by Greenpeace shows women are more worried about climate change than men. More women also want coal exports cut, but they're outnumbered by people who think current export levels should be maintained.
With mounting criticism of the planned new children's hospital, the government now says it'll take another look at the project.
Felt even colder with the wind chill. There were a few showers about this morning and dams have risen a little over the weekend, now 40.68% full. So when will some warmer weather make a comeback? I'll have the outlook for the rest of the week just before 6.
See you then. Thanks, Amanda. Australia's Olympic athletes will be allowed to pull out of the Games if they think the pollution will affect their health. Beijing is in smog and all efforts to fix the problem appear to have failed.
Thick smog blankets Beijing. Pollution so bad it obscures the city's iconic Bird's Nest Stadium, a key feature of the Olympic Games. With less than a fortnight to go until the opening ceremony, Australian officials are so concerned by the air quality, they've agreed to allow athletes to pull out of events.
For us, the athletes' attitude to the event is paramount. They won't be, if they don't want to compete, fine. They will be absolutely under no pressure to compete if they feel uneasy.
Ethiopian marathon champion Haile Gebrselassie has already withdrawn from the marathon to concentrate on shorter events because he suffers from asthma. Chinese authorities have been working desperately to cut the pollution by closing polluting factories and ordering 1 million cars off the road.
We know they've taken lots of measures leading up to the Games. I'm sure it's had some effect. Whether it's going to have enough effect, well, I guess we'll see. There's
no word yet on whether any Australian athlete is considering pulling out of an event, though some have undergone tests for asthma.
From our point of view, the safety of the athlete's got to be paramount, so whatever is in the best interest of the athletes.
Battling a smog cloud that won't go away, Beijing is considering even more drastic actions, banning 90% of private cars and closing more factories. Belinda Hagen, 10 News.
Vossi joins us now, and Sonny Bill's in a world of trouble. Yeah.
Okay.
See you later on.
Thanks, Vossi. Could billionaire Steve Fawcett have faked his death to get out of a divorce? Those bizarre claims are next.
Then wildfires ripped through one of America's most iconic national parks.
And why doctors from around the world are glued to this Queenslander's every word.
Tomorrow on 10 News, $20 million just waiting for someone to claim it. There's just one catch. You have to help solve Queensland's most baffling crimes.
We'd like to pay them out more because it would mean we'd solve cases.
A pot of gold just waiting for the right information. That's 10 News tomorrow.
And good evening from the Queensland Government. Your 30.com.au traffic helicopter over the gateway looking at the northbound stretch. Just before the Shell service station at Nudge, you've got a truck that won't be participating in any more truck rallies. He's stuck in the centre median strip there. No one was injured, which is good news. But unfortunately, it's going to be till the end of peak with us. So they're going to get a heavy salvage unit out here to collect that one just up to 6:30. Delays ever so slightly through here. Nothing you wouldn't normally see through the Nudgee stretch here. In fact, back to around Seymour Road, which isn't too bad. If you are heading through there, maybe avoid that one. Take Sandgate Road as a detour. We'll come back in about 25 minutes. Georgie's back to you.
Thanks to Jace Barker. 15 people have been killed in a